What's up, Mavletic lovers and listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Maverick Postgame. We've got another full show for you today as Mesa football achieves another win.
And the volleyball team has a tough loss that ended their winning streak.
Plus, men's cross country placed 5th at the RMAC Championships.
And women's wrestling crowned 7 champions at the Open.
All of that and so much more as we move ahead into this recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. So with that being said, I'm your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I'm Stone Quinn.
Let's get into all the game-breaking stats, off-the-wall wins, heartbreaking losses, and in-depth analysis of our CMU athletics. Roll it!
Hello everyone, once again I'm Stone Quinn.
And I am Grace Metcalf. Let's hop right in and take a look at all the Mavtastic action that took place this week here at CMU. The Colorado Mesa football team outscored Chadron State 35-13 in the second half and overtime to score a come-from-behind 38-37 overtime win over the Eagles on Saturday. The Mavericks trailed 24-3 at halftime after securing just a Lucas Ruiz-Diaz 40-yard field goal with 7 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Colorado Mesa began its comeback early in the third quarter where two Mavs hooked up on a 46-yard touchdown pass to make it 24-10 with 11 minutes and 8 seconds of play in the third quarter. The Mavericks cut deeper into the lead just under 5 minutes later. Gavin Herberg hit Jacob Whitmer on a 47-yard touchdown pass that spanned 6 plays and covered 70 yards in 2 minutes and 50 seconds to make the score 24-17. Chadron State answered the 14-0 run by the Mavericks with a touchdown of their own, with 2 minutes and 16 seconds to play in the third quarter to push their lead back to 31-17. Colorado Mesa got within one score with 14 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the fourth quarter after Herberg threw a strike to Keenan Brown from 36 yards out for a touchdown. The drive spanned 10 plays and 75 yards that chewed up 2 minutes and 31 seconds of clock to put the score at 31-24. Gavin Herberg knotted the game up at 31-31 with just 22 seconds left in the game when he scampered in from 2 yards out. The drive went 98 yards in 12 plays and started with 2 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. The score sent the game to overtime where the Mavericks went on offense and scored a touchdown on their third play of overtime as Herberg threw his second touchdown pass to Jacob Whitmer from 19 yards out. A very important point after touchdown was converted by Lucas Ruiz-Diaz. As a team, the Mavericks wound up having more total yards than the Eagles, with the Mavs primarily getting their 438 total yards from their 404 passing yards. For as many yards as they did, the Mavs had only 25 minutes and 40 seconds of possession. Mesa will have their final game of the season this Saturday against New Mexico Highlands.
The Colorado Mesa women's volleyball team had their winning streak cut after falling to the number 14th ranked Regis Rangers. Mavericks right side Aaron Curl finished with 9 kills in the first 4 sets, although the Mavericks controlled the normally dominant CMU middles, Ty Wedhorn and Savannah Spitzer, who were each held to 5 kills. Nadine Burbrink and Claudia Sau-Wisral finished with 12 kills each to lead the Rangers. Maverick setter Sabrina Vanderlis finished with 46 assists, while libero Kirsten Lehman led 3 Mavericks in the double figures on the back row with 18 digs. Hanny Johnson recorded a career-high 11, while Maddie Fouts added 10. Leffler also had 4 blocks to pace the Mavs in that category. After trailing for much of the 4th set, the Mavericks got out to a 4-3 lead in the 5th set before the Rangers roared back to take the next 6 points in a 9-4 lead. As a team, the Mavericks, despite the loss, gained more kills than the Rangers, 63-60, more attempts, and barely had a higher hitting percentage, with the Lady Mavs 28% and Regis at 27%. Mavericks fell to 20-5 overall and to 15-3 and will be the number 3 seed.
Tony Torres and Ethan Abbs both earned all-conference honors as the Colorado Mesa University Maverick men's cross-country team placed 5th for the 3rd consecutive year at the RMAC Championships. Torres finished 15th amongst the 118 finishers from the deepest conference in NCAA Division II cross-country, while Abbs was 25th. Torres finished the 8-kilometer course in 25 minutes and 24 seconds to claim his second career All-MAC honor, which to the top 28 finishers, while Abs turned in a time of 25 minutes and 49.2 seconds to earn his first. The Mavs also had two other solid finishes, as redshirt sophomore Tristan Charles finished 30th in 25 minutes and 55.8 seconds, while redshirt freshman Gavin Degree placed 33rd in 26 minutes and 3 seconds. Mark Testa rounded out the Mavs team score of 150 points, placing 53rd overall and 49th amongst the team scorers in 26 minutes and 39 seconds.
The Colorado Mesa women's wrestling team crowned 7 champions at the Maverick Open last Saturday afternoon in Brownson Arena. 4 of the 7 weight class winners were freshmen from the Maverick squad. The tournament featured 116 wrestlers from 7 different schools, along with a handful of individuals in this year's edition of the Open tournament. Freshman Isabella Morales picked the tournament championship at 109 pounds with a pin at 241 over Haveni Robles Wright of Chaudron State in the title bout. Fellow freshman Israel Resendez earned a forfeit victory in the final at 116 pounds and finished the day with a 3-0 mark. Redshirt junior Marissa Gallegos earned the championship medal at 123 pounds with an 11-0 technical fall win. Freshman Haley Chapman defeated her teammate Lizzie Miller to claim the championship at 130 pounds. Freshman Selena Cook came away with the tournament crown at 143 pounds as she claimed a 14-5 win over teammate Jada Lamido in the title bout. Melina Jones had another stellar day in the year's Mavericks Open as she claimed the title at 170 pounds.
Now that we have recapped some of the games, it's time to announce our Maverick of the Week. Our Maverick of the Week goes to Kira McGill. Kira matched a school record by becoming just the second Maverick woman to ever earn 3 consecutive all-conference honors, as she led the Maverick women's cross-country team to their best team RMAC championship finish in 6 years. She took 22nd in the field of 116 finishers, completing the 6-kilometer course in 22 minutes and 39.5 seconds. Congratulations, Kira, for your outstanding performance. You are a Maverick of the Week. We are now at the end of our show, and it is time for our closing statements. My closing thought is on the wrestling teams. They've only just started their season, and they already have 7 champions on the women's side and 4 wrestlers who placed in the top 6 on the men's side. It's incredible, and it will be interesting to see what else they accomplish.
That is awesome. My closing thought is on how our football team was able to bring another win. With their final game coming up, I'm hoping they can win at least one more.
Hopefully. And maybe we'll get some incredible highlights of it. Now that we have wrapped up all the action from this week and given our closing thoughts, it is time to close the show. Thank you everyone so much for joining us this week on Maverick Postgame. I've been your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I've been Stone Quinn.
Be sure to go check out our channel 62.2 for more games and updates. We'll catch you next week on an all-new recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. Stay safe, Mavs, study hard, go to a game or two, and of course, have yourselves a most amazing day.